What's going on, man? What's happening? How's the video going? What? You need an intro? Oh man, I forgot an intro. Okay, let me come up with something. What's going on, everybody? Well, I just realized Mr. TJ let me know I forgot a little important part, an intro to set up the video, to let you know what's coming. Well, this will be our second switching tips video. You'll see our very first shirt that has our logo on it. Hopefully merchandise coming as soon as possible. And other than that, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So on that note, let's get right to it. Everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. If not, then definitely welcome back. We're going to do another switching tip today. Hopefully you did. If you've been with our channel, checked out the previous tip TJ had with removing tint from his car. On this one today, we're going to try and show a way to save a little money and also tell the story of my dilemma of switching my interior from white to beige. The story behind that is I wanted to save some money, and I also wanted to switch the entire interior, as I said before in a previous video, the first introductory video. So we want to go from white to beige, and by doing that you need to change the molding, you need to change everything in the car, you need to change the seats. Well, normally a lot of people will go to an upholstery place or something like that. We're not necessarily trying to do that here if we can help it. Now, I'm not against it, but if we can help it. So what I did was I went and got some OEM covers off of eBay, and then I tried to use both of my original frames for the back seat we're going to show today, but one of them's kind of rough. I'll show you that disaster, and the other one turned out okay. But I'm going to show you how we're going to replace the bottom cover on a new frame that I got from the junkyard. You guys remember how to save money at the junkyard, and maybe, who knows, something else. So here we go. So here was the frame that came in the car, and as you can see, it was rough. Now I've already taken the cover off of this one. This is what was left underneath. This happened because a battery sat on there for a really long time, so you could still see the well, it's not original, the white leather that stuck to it. That's really rough. So the problem with this is that also, if you look against the frame here, there is acid damage that started to happen from underneath, and I just felt like we could do better than that. So I went and I got a frame from the junkyard, which again I'm going to keep pushing. Thank you very much. And on a side note, please ignore my garage, okay? This is a 1.5 car garage, okay? Everybody has to start somewhere, okay? And you know, it's a project, okay? A project in a project. So anyway, oh, and one more thing, this is what happens when your wife tries to commandeer your garage. She puts freezers in it. That's not the point. Anyway, as we move on to the next one. Here's our new frame. As you can see, it looks way better than the other one. It also looks slightly different. It's a couple years newer. It's from a 300D. I don't really think that matters too much. Not that I've noticed, but you know, as these cars went along through their evolution from 86 to 94, it seemed like they did slight modifications to parts to make them better and better. I'm already struggling with an issue with speaker covers on the partial shelf, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this fabric off of here. We're going to see what we got underneath, because I have not done this one yet. And then we're going to take our new OEM cover and we're going to get it on here. And hopefully this goes as smoothly as I think it's going to go. And we can show you guys what we're doing. So let's do it. Okay, so basically the way this works is, at least on Mercedes, I'll say that, there's a groove that runs around the outside of the seat and any of the other factors that are also a part of the seat. So all you really have to do is you put pressure on it, and look at that. It pops right off. This rubber seam pops right off the seat as you feel it coming out. Now I'm not going to show the whole thing, but when I'm done, you'll see the result. As you can see, it takes no time. You put pressure on it and it comes off with a little bit of effort. Now granted, the more rotted it is, the harder it might be to get off, but luckily this one isn't terribly rotted. Oh, and you can also rip. Obviously I'm not keeping this cover. And there you go. Okay, so when I finish this all, I will come back and I'll show you what it looks like with the cover off, and then we'll just fast forward because nobody wants to be led on forever, and I'll show you what it looks like finished. All right, after a lot of issues and new discoveries and all this and that, we have finally finished. This is the seat. It is good to go. It's done. And truth be told, it's actually for the radio flyer. It is. All right, you got me. So anyway, yeah, there it is. So that's that with all my focus problems. Please excuse that. It's the light messing with everything. But that's the video. That shows you a general, not professional, but a general idea of how I switched one cover for another to a different frame and saved a few dollars. So I hope you found something in this video informative. Please like, please subscribe. It'd be much appreciated. And thank you for watching this video. Till next time, this is Chris on Switching Lanes.